All right, everybody, welcome. And made it through the storm. No worse for wear. We had some trees fall here and there that I've just seen around town. A little bit of damage here or there. The storm surge, I think, was a little more than what was expected down in like Garden City and Cherry Grove, but I think they're about done cleaning up all the sand off the roads. But we've got a little mulching, mowing, underbrushing project over here, and we're gonna knock this out really quick, and let me show you what we got. All right, so I did this project, or I did this lot like 3 years ago, and there was a big pile of mulch or something that somebody had done. It was like mulch and stuff over there. I brought the other little mini that I had at the time, the little John Deere 35, and the dump truck. I had the dump truck pulled in like right in there somehow, or right through here. I got it back in there somehow. We loaded all that out, and then I brought the Kelly's farm tractor with the bush hog through here, and I mowed all this. And that was kind of a pain, because that thing has the bucket on the front, and you've got a tractor with a bucket on the front and a bush hog on the back. It's very long, and those tractors don't turn very well either. So mowing this was kind of a pain with that. So the skid steer is getting the mulcher tuned up to it. So all that I've got is this, and I think this is going to work perfect in here. This lot's a little kind of tight, I think, for the skid steer as well. I mean, it would probably work, but we need to get this done now. So I think Munchie here is going to work just fine. We're going to kind of clean up right to the edge of this road, and then right here on the sidewalk. The last time I did this, I just took the hedge trimmer and cleaned all this up by hand, and that was fine. But we got to mow the rest of this back. So I've got the flow turned down to about 13 gallons a minute on this thing. I don't think we need a lot of flow to just knock down this under scrub, and I don't really want to take the chance of spinning up too high and throwing anything. So got the flow turned down, and we're gonna knock this out. So let's get started. All right, everybody, we're done. Looks pretty good. Got the front cleaned up there with the hedge trimmer. I didn't have to mulch that. They just wanted it kind of cleaned and trimmed up like I did the last time a few years ago. But the rest of it they wanted mowed down, and looks good. With these vacant commercial lots, I don't have to go around the trees and trim. We just have to mow, and if there's any like major debris, we have to pick it up. Now, if there's a house on the lot, we do have to trim, you know, because this was a city violation. So the inspectors are going to come back and look at everything. But I pretty much did the same thing I did last time. But the one good thing about that over the bush hog is I actually can get around these trees pretty good. Like, I didn't do anything around this tree with any hedge trimmer, anything. And you can see like that whole tree is all clean around it. That tree's clean. You know, all those trees are pretty clean around them. There's no big, you know, wide, you know, area around them that you would typically leave if you had a bush hog with a tractor. So that is one nice thing about that mulcher, is you can clean right up next to the trees. So this cleaned up really good. Did not take very long either. With that, you know, you come through here and just sweep it really wide on that little stuff and just take it all down as you make a pass through, and that worked out really well. And I was able to kind of clean up between those tight little trees there with just stick the mulcher head right in there and clean up between them, and all this looks good. So they should be happy with this. And so the person that owns this house does not own this lot. It's two separate property lines right there where that fence is. And the gentleman is redoing this house, and he's asked me to mulch down a couple things for him. So let's see if we can't help him out really quick. Well, he wanted that bush gone, and he was like, "You think you can grind that?" And I was like, "Probably." And he's like, "Do it." And I was like, "All right." So yeah, that worked. And touched up a few little stumps right there as well. And I didn't want to do that one. He asked me about that one. I was like, that's a little too close to the house. But that one, I think I can just ground sweep it over, and down she went. So there's a stump over here we're going to take care of as well.